All right, traders, what's up? We got Mike here for the watch list video for Wednesday, July 19th. The SPY continues higher. Very impressive strength in the overall market. I had QBTS on watch today. I'm going to slide this up first to share this. My plan for QBTS was to buy it over, these are 5-minute candles, over yesterday's high, right there. Sell a bunch at 3 and trail stop the rest. And here's what really happened. I had no internet this morning, so I was a little peeved at that. This afternoon, I did catch one trade, and it was BB. This is my chat room post if you weren't there. Back over 253, which is, it hit 253 right here. Yesterday's high right there. I love the daily chart. And so I got long. And I actually did a limit, believe it or not, at 258, which is a lot of cushion, a lot of wiggle room, as Wayne would call it, for my entry on a $2 stock. But I got filled at 256, so only 3 cents slippage, and sold at 276. So a 20-cent gain. That was my big day today. But I do like the daily chart on that one, all kidding aside. But, you know, I'm a day trader, so I made a few bucks, and that's it. No internet. Anyone that lives in Central Florida can appreciate this. I said, you know what? I'm going to cut my grass because it has rained every day here for the last, 100 days. So if I was a Central Florida snake, I would have been in my front yard to hide. So anyway, looks good now though. Anyway, there's a SPY. So let's go into a big list for tomorrow, by the way. The market's stupid strong. RXRX. Love the gap up on good news with NVIDIA. Then it did a nice secondary move. And then today, an inside day, but holding up really well. So let me give you some numbers. Today's high, 1417. Yesterday's high, 1432. Couple potential catalysts tomorrow. GP looks good. Had the gap up yesterday. Gave a lot of it back. And then a nice inside day with a strong close. That one goes on watch. You guys know I'm a day trader, so I'm looking for ways to make money tomorrow on an intraday basis. There's BBIG again, still kind of pushing up into the breakout zone. So I'll be watching it again tomorrow. MNMD, nice breakout today. Certainly on, I couldn't find any news, but it doesn't mean it didn't have any. It just means when I clicked on my link, nothing showed up. But I think that's in the same space as DRUG, and there's nothing that compelling there. But anyway, MNMD definitely goes on watch for a setup tomorrow. INOD, I like the fact that it's got, let's see, let me give you the numbers. Recent high here, 1422 right there. And then today's high, 1370. Super interesting over today's high, knowing that it might get enough mustard to get through that 1422 high. As a day trader, you got to have stuff like that on watch. ADES, I was on the fence about putting this on the list because this big volume spike here is still only 1.2 million shares, but it is trying to break out. If you look at that horizontal line there, trying to break out over that range. So certainly worth keeping an eye on. AI, a lot of AI movers today. So the actual one that started it all, AI, interesting over this area where the horizontal line is. It's already been running for 2 days, but it's back in on everyone's radar. So I'm going to put that on watch. I really like this chart, EVLO. Put a horizontal line right there. Certainly big volume today, certainly interesting over that area. Sounded like, if somebody in chat was right, sounded like a nice headline today. Worth watching tomorrow. I'm actually watching that in after hours for potential break of 6, but we'll see. I'm not in love with trading after hours. NKLA, just a recent high flyer. As I said on this day, when it had the gap up, kind of took some of the mustard out of the rally, but it's already curling back up. So I do want to keep that one on watch. CCJ, I'm not sure, but I think it's near all-time highs. I went back on the weekly chart, and it going way back, I think it might be near all-time highs. So certainly worth keeping an eye on. HYPR, big breakout today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow. Same with ICAD. Bear with me 1 second. I see I had BBIG on there twice. So FNGR is going to go back on the list. I didn't type that right at all. Right down here in that area we like, between the blue and red line, between the 8 and the 20 day, kind of right in the middle of it today. Was on bounce watch coming to today, no trade, so right back on bounce watch tomorrow. This is just looking for an oversold bounce. I will say, whenever I look at the name of a company, I don't know how to see it now. APLS, I believe it's like therapeutics, something therapeutics. You know what? I'm going to pause the video. All right. Anyway, something we talk about in our course all the time. If something's got therapeutics or pharmaceuticals, and I just looked this one up, it's APLS Pharmaceuticals. If it's got one of those words in the name of the company, I'm always hesitant to try to play a bounce because, you know, pharmaceuticals can have really, really bad news. But this thing has fallen from wherever it was a few days ago, 86 down to 40 something. I'm a day trader, so I don't really need to know the news, but this is a good setup for a possible snapback bounce. I will only take that, obviously, with an A+ bounce play setup, so keep that in mind. ELOX had a huge move back here up near recent highs, and now we've got like 1, 2, 3, I don't know, maybe 4 days lower back into the 8-day. I hate the way this thing traded the other day, but I am going to put it on bounce watch. And then AAOI also made a huge move, and now you've got 3 days in a row right in the middle of that blue and red line, right? So right in that buy zone. So we'll be watching that one for an A+ bounce play setup as well. If we don't get the setups, I won't take the trades. All right, that's it for me. We'll add gappers in the pre-market as well. See you guys in chat.